Good morning. How are y'all today? It is another cloudy day. This is actually Monday, but I am videoing for Tuesday. And so we are going to start with our narrative writing. And what are we writing about this week? We are writing about one time when I was mad. So I've been looking at my paper and I was reading my first sentence, and it says, one time I was mad when my friends and I and the babysitter were playing a game. And I thought that was a little awkward. So this is something you can do as you write. You go back and you read it and you're like, that's not exactly how I want that to sound. So I can change it a little bit. So I wrote, one time I got mad when I was playing a game with my babysitter and friends. That way I didn't have to say and. It just got long and tongue twisting. So if you remember my little pictures, that was my first sentence. This is when I started losing. So today I wrote the first two sentences of my essay because we need an introductory sentence. That's when we tell them what this is going to be about. And I told everybody I was mad when I was playing a game. So then we give 3 details and a closing sentence. This is a good way to write a narrative about when something happened. So my first sentence says, when I started losing, I became angry. You see, I didn't say when I started losing, I became mad, because I've already said mad in my first sentence. So I want to look for another word that means the same thing but doesn't repeat, because it'll get a little boring if you just use the same word every time. Everyone tried to make me happy, but I ran off and cried inconsolably. Ooh, that is a big word. So what does inconsolably mean? It means nobody can comfort you. Nobody can make you happy. It's beyond. So let's see how many syllables in that word. Inconsolably. That's a 5-syllable word I put in there. All right, so I'm going to hold it up and let you look. When I started losing, I became angry. That's my first detail. Okay, so I told everybody what made me angry. Everyone tried to make me happy, but I ran off and cried inconsolably. So you can see, I gave you a picture of seeing. You can see this little kid running off. I told you what I was feeling like. I was feeling angry. I told you what I did. I cried inconsolably. So we're getting a good picture of how this little person was acting during the game. So I want you to write 2 details today, and you should have your pictures to go by. Okay? And use good words. Use some big words if you can. Look on your thesaurus if you need to. Just try to make clear sentences like you're talking to someone. And be sure that they make a complete thought. Be sure you start every sentence with a what? Capital letter, and you end with a period. And you need to put 1 finger spacing in between each word. All right. I don't know what you're writing about, but I'm sure it's going to be fun and interesting. So I will see this weekend. Or I can see Thursday when you read it to me. All right? All right. I'll see you then.